Yeah. So, Oscar De La Hoya, he was stopped by TMZ Sports, where he calls out Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. to a fight for $100 million. And who do we have for a surprise appearance here on Throw the Hook? Floyd Money Mayweather. Hit the Tyson bell. We have that news. We have Floyd Money Mayweather appearance here on Throw the Hook.
Yes, let's go. Throw the hook with the best of them. King Kong beat your chest, should've slept on you. What's next? The check drip dip, run the neck, check hook by the bookfish hook off the deck. ShowBizz. Throw the hook. Shouldn't have slept on you.
Yes. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look. So, Oscar De La Hoya, he was stopped by TMZ Sports, where he was interviewed right there on the street, right there on the spot. And Oscar De La Hoya rocking the best abs in the business.
Hey, come on, brother. How's my health?
You look great.
Come on, brother.
Now, we all know Oscar De La Hoya, he was suffering from the virus, the coronavirus. Thank goodness that he's done well. And this is how he described the coronavirus and his battle with it.
5 days of hell.
Yeah.
Okay? 5 days of hell.
Give the Tyson bell to Oscar De La Hoya for defeating the coronavirus. That's right. Oscar De La Hoya went toe-to-toe with the coronavirus. He battled the coronavirus. He defeated the coronavirus. And he felt so froggy that he called out Floyd Money Mayweather. Check this out.
You know who I'm going to call out for my next fight?
Who?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather?
Yes. I'll offer Floyd Mayweather $100 million.
Oh, my God.
$100 million.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Hey, my favorite part. Hey, look at how Oscar De La Hoya is like, you want to know who I'm going to call out next? You want to know?
And guess what? You know who I'm going to call out for my next fight?
Who?
You want to know? You want to know who I'm going to call out next? You really want to know? Stop. Do you really want to know?
You know who I'm going to call out?
Hey, you got to love Oscar De La Hoya. The golden boy. That's my boy right there. Stop. Do you want to know? So that's right. Oscar De La Hoya calls out Floyd Money Mayweather for $100 million battle. And look, I mean, I'm pretty sure that people will want to see that fight. Look, with all of the fights that's going on, Evander Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort, you got Iron Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., people talking about Iron Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis, you got Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul, you got Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, you got all these things, Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. You got all these things, and I don't know, Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya would probably be the most intriguing one, like for boxing fans, but we're not going to leave it up to speculation. Welcome Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. to the show. Floyd Money Mayweather, how you doing, brother?
Wait a minute. You don't have to welcome me. You don't have to welcome me. I'm Floyd Money Mayweather. I welcome myself. Now, if you want to talk about De La Hoya, we could talk about Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya.
Floyd? Floyd? Okay, yeah, I think we lost Floyd Mayweather to a technical difficulty.
Whoa, wait a minute. Lost.
Oh.
Lost. I don't lose. Lost. Look, I ain't lose to no fighter. I'm damn sure not going to lose to no technical difficulty. Now, you get your stuff straight. Lost. I never take a loss. Now, let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya and his $100 million.
Okay. Well, Floyd, what do you think about Oscar De La Hoya calling you out? Big money, $100 million. What do you think about that?
Now, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya. I'm gonna tell you, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya.
Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody. You know, Floyd Mayweather, he's never at a loss for words, okay? But that Oscar De La Hoya interview with TMZ Sports, one of the funniest interviews of all time, the interview was not over. Here's what Oscar De La Hoya had to say about Donald Trump.
Do you want Trump to call that fight? Because he fought Belfort fight.
You know, I'm sure Donald Trump is somewhere on his Prince Hakeem.
Yes! Yes! You too!
Yeah, but it probably went more like, yes, yes, you too. And Oscar De La Hoya wasn't done yet. He had a response to TMZ asking him, well, what about Jake Paul?
Do you want Jake Paul too at some point?
Look, Oscar De La Hoya is one of those guys, man. He's just a fighter, okay? He's not about that whole Jake Paul, Logan Paul thing. And really, I mean, look, I don't know if Floyd Money Mayweather would accept the $100 million offer from Oscar De La Hoya, but it is something, okay? Oscar De La Hoya know he has to offer Floyd Money Mayweather the big bucks to get him inside the ring. Oscar De La Hoya is somebody who doesn't seem to be pressed for money. Neither is Floyd Money Mayweather, but they like money. Right? Hit the Tyson bell. On top of that, I still say Floyd Mayweather loves to fight. Look, but the thing about Floyd is he has to rob you, right? It has to be a very high reward, very, very low risk. Oscar De La Hoya, on the other hand, he just doesn't have that. I think Oscar De La Hoya really want get back against Floyd Mayweather after what Floyd Money Mayweather did, beating him in a split decision back in the day, which I think would make this fight intriguing. Okay, we all know Oscar De La Hoya, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he was over the hill. Okay, he was just like getting over the hill barely. He was still a good fighter, but he was getting. Now Floyd Mayweather was in his prime, and in order to fight and beat Floyd Mayweather, you can't be over the hill. You got to be the very best of you. And still, Oscar De La Hoya fought him to a split decision. Okay. And I mean, look, that was a prime Floyd against a slightly over the hill Oscar De La Hoya. If it was a prime Oscar De La Hoya versus a prime Floyd, you may think, I mean, just logic would tell you that Oscar De La Hoya would probably win that fight, right? Now, both of them being old, I don't know. Floyd Mayweather, he didn't look good against Conor McGregor, but, you know, he hardly trained. And Floyd Mayweather didn't look good against a YouTuber, Logan Paul, the last time he was out. It just doesn't look like Floyd Mayweather been in fighting shape for a while. And we know Oscar De La Hoya, he hasn't fought in a while. That's probably a decent fight. Now, Oscar De La Hoya said that he would have knocked out Vitor Belfort in 30 seconds. I don't know about that. But still, though, I'm intrigued. I would like to see Oscar De La Hoya versus Floyd Mayweather. I would. I really would, especially after seeing Floyd Mayweather, you know, his last couple outings. He doesn't look like an invincible fighter, okay? He definitely lost to his hair plugs, okay? So I would love to see Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya for $100 million. I'm pretty sure that they can make that type of revenue, too. They can make that type of money. I'm pretty sure that if Logan Paul versus Floyd crashed the Showtime app, Oscar De La Hoya, he's a promoter. Floyd Mayweather, he's a promoter. They will promote the heck out this fight. I wonder what Floyd Mayweather really would do. I wonder if he'll really accept this. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. ShowBizz or adult. Thank you all for throwing the hook with the biz. I'm out.
Yes, let's go. Throw the hook with the best of them.